I'm going to take my jacket off.
It's going to be a zoom out. She's just getting the sound of the album. Just like from like exterior sound of the actual object.
Times change, I'm feeling different. 'Cause now I know for myself.
You have to say hi to camera.
Hey,
Hello,
camera.
You are the enemy, but I cannot help thinking differently. There's no way out from this insanity. Going out of my mind.
We changed a lot.
Yeah.
Just for the main, the biggest thing we changed was the way we write the vocal melodies and the vocal and the lyrics. Because before we sort of used to do that, we used to write everything at the same time. We used to get the music and jam, like singing songs. Just making it up as we go along, and then we'd say, oh, that's good. But for this album, we really made an effort to
sit back and think about everything, like the structure, the arrangements, and
especially
and
melodies.
the melodies, especially. I wouldn't say it was more challenging; it was more interesting.
Yeah. Definitely more interesting.
It's just, it wasn't just let's go and just play a song.
Yeah.
It was more, okay, let's look at that. Is that good? Maybe not, and go back and change it. And there was a lot of time from the beginning of a song to when it was actually finished. Whereas with the first album, all the songs were just we start it and it would finish like half an hour later. So.
It gave us a different sense of satisfaction, I think, as well, because on the first album, we'd spend the time it took to play the song, to write the song. So it was in the adrenaline. We'd be like, yeah, this song really rocks.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whereas this time around, for me personally, it was we worked really hard. We worked a long time. And at the end, we felt like we had a really great song, with really great lyrics.
So spending like a month on a song instead of half an hour really changes a lot. When you hear the song, like the recording, and then you hear the same song just after the mixing, the difference is amazing. Like, it's really it's so much more, it's so much deeper and ballsier.
Yeah, but I think he understood really what we wanted. Like from the recording, he knew that on the choruses we wanted the big guitars, and there's certain songs with a lot of bass, and that was just. He mixed it in the way that how it was recorded. Like if there was a lot of bass recorded, then he'd kind of put a lot of bass in the mix. So he really kind of got us. Everyone apart from Jan, because he's French, so he doesn't speak English. Everyone writes lyrics. Generally, me and Ryan, we write quite often together. Yeah. And then Jamie has written a few songs. He writes a lot of music and some lyrics, and Chris wrote a couple of songs as well. Lyrics.
I mean, what tends to happen is someone will say, if they get a good vibe from a song, and if they feel like writing those lyrics, like there's some songs other people prefer. Tom was like, oh, this song, I want to write the lyrics to this song. Yeah. Jamie wrote music to a couple of songs, and he was like, I want to write the lyrics to this song. It's our song like this, which is like feeling song.
I suppose it's not a fetish, but how to say that?
It's like the song which means the most to us.
Yeah.
Because it speaks about the bar where we go all the time, which is called Bikini in Claremont. And so we really wanted to write a song because we've spent the last 2 years. How long has it been open?
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. We've spent pretty much the last 2 or 3 years in this bar every night. So we really wanted to write a song about it, and the funny thing is that the record label, the record company, they didn't want to have it on the album.
Oh, how come?
At first, because they didn't like it, and we love it, so we really forced them to put it on the album, and we managed to get our way. So.
My head starts to turn, come on, my throat starts to burn, come on, the cold sweat starts to come on, stop to doubt what I've done, come on, think that I'm losing my mind, come on,
It's kind of like a song. I was like going out with a girl who was going out with another guy, and it's kind of like from her point of view.
Alright.
And like it was just like a crazy period, like really fucked up, and the lyrics just about that really, but like from the girl's point of view, like having like a choice between two guys and not knowing what to do, and she dumped the guy and came out with me. So.
Yeah. That's what
We did just to try and work differently, we did a session where everyone went in on their own and wrote and recorded a song by themselves to see if we could come up with something a bit more interesting, like, because it came from the idea that when someone writes a song, they have like a clear idea of what it's going to be at the end, and obviously Jamie had that idea from the beginning, so in the end, Jamie's was the only one that made it through. The rest of them were...
Chris's was the best.
Yeah,
Chris's was a good song.
If we brought it out with Disney, my song, we could sell solid millions.
People can say what they want. In the end, I'll make up my mind.
Jamie's song, from the moment he recorded it to the moment that we actually did the final takes and everything, it hasn't really changed that much.
Yeah.
We kind of knew. We kind of knew. Yeah, apart from the first melody, yeah. But we kind of knew, I thought, like, when we heard it, we were like, oh,
That's it.
Yeah, it's a bit more. It's like more pop.
Yeah, it's more pop.
It's like probably the most pop song on the album.
Getting tired of this. Everybody telling me what to think. Can anybody please just get a hint? I can judge for myself.
Thank you very much for your time.
Well, thank you
and
very much.
yes.